involved in this, which I don't know why anyone would really go to so much trouble. Um, they want some of us to figure some stuff out. I mean, they don't just want a bunch of people that are under some kind of program or whatever, not even trying to analyze anything, right? I mean, for one thing, they probably get bored. Maybe not the people that are actually doing it, but maybe the people that are actually looking over the data and results. They probably want some of us, to figure something out. And all they got to do is put us in a separate queue. I mean, just kind of like your whole little queue like they do with any other business, just put a bunch of us in our little experimentation queue. So if we do happen to get a hold or converse with anybody that's real, it is, control. They can control who or what, but that's how I think they do it, is separate us in a little queue. They have the people just keeping a lookout. They find somebody like us, put us in a little queue, and I don't know. I mean, maybe not all the time. Maybe they want some of them to be seen because just to kind of get some kind of fear out there or whatever. I don't know. I think there are all different kinds of variables here. Probably at least 5 or 6 or whatever. But it's kind of like a 3-for-1, 4-for-1 deal, You can get revenge and do experimentation and all kinds of stuff all at once. So anyway, I was just sitting here thinking they probably have us separated more than we even think about. I don't know. I don't see why they wouldn't. Matter of fact, that's how that they would put that. I mean, they do keywords and they're really, really good at it. Back in the day, several years ago, it was a few years ago, I uploaded a video to a show. Well, no, actually, I uploaded some kind of a storm video somewhere, like a weather. I was into really recording like lightning and thunder and lightning storms and stuff like that. Really, really loud. The thunder. I can't talk today. But there was a song playing on the radio when I was outside recording one night, and when I went on the site the next time, they actually had credited the song, and the song was just like maybe a little under half of it was on there. So it was that easy for them to figure out. So they have, we know how AI works, but it's just so much more genius than some people think about. And you know what I read? Or it was on the news or something. It's so much info, but there's an AI, one of those humanoids or whatever you want to call it, AI whatever, that analyzed some body language, and they did not tell it to, they didn't tell it to analyze the body language, but it did, and it told them that your brain put alarms off, sirens loud as can be, because it decided that on its own. It decided, just kind of like my hair. No, I'm kidding. But the humanoid, which is a trip, decided to do that on its own. But I was just thinking, that's one way that they separate us, because I can tell there are real ones. And a lot of fake ones become obvious. But I don't like to be accusatory whatsoever, even if I think someone is, unless they attack me or something. I would not do that, because how can you know 100%? You can't. You're not God, you're not Jesus, unless they make it like so absolute obvious. And even then, I don't know. this whole thing is pretty intense, and I think want us to turn against each other, obviously, but it can be very, very, it's supposed to be a mind game, and believe me, sometimes you get confused. What is the mind game that they're playing, that they are aware of, and what some people actually may not be aware of what they're doing or saying at that moment in time. It appears like it, doesn't it? There's so many spiritual aspects, but that is a whole other video in itself. So anyways, I was just thinking about that. Probably not that hard for him to keep us separated. Yes, indeed. I hope you guys are having a quote-unquote good day, whatever that is. Try. I am ready for spring. It's cold. So anyway, stay safe, guys.